How's it going, guys? Professor here, Professoar. Welcome to the channel. I'm sure you all are familiar with the Legend of Zelda series and hopefully familiar with the Nintendo 64 games Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. Of course, the sound design and the music was amazing in that game. Koji Kondo was an incredible composer for Nintendo and other video games as well. I'm sure he has many other works. You know, the atmosphere of Majora's Mask is just set so dark and gloomy and then emotional. You know, while Ocarina of Time tends to capture the feeling of adventure with the scores. Like Hyrule Field, riding around on that is just like literally the sound of adventure. If not, go play the games, man. But today, the challenge is to make a beat using only sounds from the Nintendo 64 games. No music from them. No sampling drums or kicks from the songs. We're gonna make our own from the gameplay. So that's the challenge. As far as the instruments go, we can use them, but we have to be creative with them. Not just playing like doo-doo-doo. So, want to get creative. First things first, I'm gonna show you guys the beat I made. After that, I'm gonna show you the process of sound design, how I went ahead and did it. Then at the end, we're gonna try and rap on it and show you guys what's up. All right. So without further ado, let's hop right into how we made it, or to the beat itself, right here. Alright, so first things first, here's the beat, guys. Alright, before I get into how I made this beat, I want to say also, like during the outro, if you guys want to, I'm going to post this beat on my SoundCloud, and you guys, I'll make it available for download so you guys can put your own cipher on it. Alright, so now it's time to how we go into how I created all these sounds. So, first things first, what I did to make the kick, now this was probably the hardest part, was making this 5-sample kit right here. For the kick, what I did was I took the sample, this that you're about to hear, of Link rolling into a tree or a wall. I think that's also like a door shutting in that game. But I took that, and I edited it. So what I did to accomplish this sound was I pitched it down. I also added a parametric EQ on it that looks like this because I needed it to have a little top end kick and I needed it to be a little bit more bassy. So I just boosted these frequencies right here. As well, I have it linked over here to a limiter, and which I gained it a little bit. So as you can see, it comes in quick, limits right here, goes back down. And it's just, other than that, I think it's just pitched up, and I stretched it backwards. So, you know, I decreased the timing of it. So that way it's kind of like, it's quicker and punchier. So that's how I accomplished this sound. That's how I got my kick. Now, for this one, what is this? This is the snap or the clap that I made. And for that, oh yeah, for that one, I just took the camera sound effect that you use, like from Majora's Mask. When you take a picture, you hear that sound effect. And all I did for that was I put that on track 1, pitched it down, I layered 2 of them at once, and then I put another EQ on it, a little bit boost on the high ends, cut on the low ends, and a little bit of delay to give it like a feeling of fullness as well. So that's what you're hearing right here. That clap is just the camera edited. Now, the next one I made was, oh, the shaker. Alright, so this one was actually the hardest one. It was hard to find a sound to use hi-hats and shakers. So what I did was I used the mask, like putting on from Majora's Mask, that sound effect. I guess it's like a transformation or something. Find a video clip for you guys. And I took that and cut out a very small piece of it. I think right here. And I did that in Edison, where I cut that out, dragged it out here. After that, I put another EQ on it. So it was just the top high ends. And then I believe I just cut out the unnecessary stuff. As you can see, we only have this waveform. I adjusted how hard it comes in and how hard it goes out. Normalized it. So right here. That's how we got that sound effect. The next kit was a claying sound, I believe. Now that sound effect comes from Majora's Mask, and that's like the spotlight for Skull Kid when you see him walk in the room. And I just cut that out and normalized it. That one was pretty easy. I think I added some delay, some reverb, and an EQ on that as well. And this one is the last one. That snare sound effect, I wanted something bouncy. So what I did was I took the gunshot effect, I reversed it first right here, and then I added the actual effect here. I lowered the out because I didn't want any like outgoing things. I just wanted to normalized it, pitched it up. Track 7, it looks like I had an EQ on that as well. And I just way up here, just a ton of stuff here. So now you hear. Now all these effects except for this one I believe actually have a limiter on them as well. So this is what I sampled and rendered out. Now we can head to the beat. I let you guys listen to that already. Now let me show you guys how I made it with this. With these sound effects. Alright, so obviously the Clocktown bell. That should be a pretty obvious sample where that's coming from, guys. Hit some delay and some reverb on that bad boy. Now you already know I want to show you the big things that I did. You already know the tattle sounds. Tattle out, coming out of your pocket. Tattle going back in. And out, so that's that. Now this crow sound that you're hearing, that has a bunch of delay and reverb on it, because I like the sound of that. It's dark. That's just a sound effect from frickin' birds at night in those games. As well, this is the moon's tear landing when it crashes. And you're gonna see that I use that and reverse it right here as well. Let's see, what else did we have? Of course, the guy laughing as well right here. Now, I made sure to pitch detect all these as well and made sure they were on the correct pitch. But here's the interesting part, which I'm sure you guys are more interested in. How I got the bass, how I got the leads. So what I did was I saved the samples of like the ocarina going, boop, and I ran it through Serum. So with Serum right here, you're gonna hear this sound, this bass sound. I literally just took the ocarina playing noise whenever it loads up. I took that stuff and I ran it through Serum and had it pitch track right here for my my MIDI controller. As well, I added distortion, a compressor to make it louder, and an EQ, so you can have, so you see that I have it like boosted here, the distortion as well. And what I did is I also made it so the pitch bend is constantly down through this automation. And so what this does is it makes a really nice bassy sound. I'm not actually sure what the wave for this looks like. I didn't look at it, but it sounded like kind of a sine wave to me. So I was like, F it, we're just gonna make a bass and distort it. So this is how I got this bass right here. That's how we did that sound. So the next sound you hear in this song is this one, like the kind of flute and it bending. To accomplish this, I took the same exact sound, ran it through Serum again on the noise chamber, pitch collected it. I made sure to put like a different like level oscillating, or like an LFO rate. I forget what I did. I probably put like the attack or something and linked it here, as well as your filters. I don't even know if that actually passes through. I think that passes through before their noise. And added some effects, hyper, dimension, delay, reverb, EQ. I just went crazy on that to make it sound legit. So that way, to give it like kind of a lead trap sound. You can hear that delay going on. Also, as well, you can hear the other sound effects I have in that with my EQ. I have that EQ'd so it's not going into my bass ranges. I don't want it to. And a tin shimmer. And you're going to hear a tape stop as well when it goes like... To get the last big sound you guys are hearing, the harp pattern, this should be fairly straightforward. This one is like, I think it's Sheik's harp. Again, Serum, and I pitch tracked it, and I added a ton, well, 2 effects, delay and hyper. So that is how we did that one. And we added some high pitch, or some low pass right here where it changes. And of course the tape stop, you can hear this right here. That ew. So we tape stop that. Oh, one more sound effect that I did. This breathing sound effect that you're gonna hear. This. That was done using adult Link panting and huffing. I just pitched it down and added some atmosphere to it with delay and reverb. And then you got this one as well. You guys already know this. That is pretty much the idea. That is how we went about creating this beat. And we just made sure we mixed everything correctly in the mixer, made sure that it was sounding good, and made sure it sounded like a beat and tempo timed everything up correctly. So now that you guys have heard the beat and seen how I've made it, I am going to rap to it and let you guys see that and put some funny pictures up to it as well. Alright, let's not take too long. It's getting hot in here. Rolling through the land with Epona, we got the plan to take out Ganon in the north. He be frontin', yeah, where he stands, but I'm riding with my crew. Got my stick and yeah, it's new. Master sword, yeah, that is blue. Gonna lay it on the hammer soon. Head straight to the castle. Zelda wanna see this? Don't worry, girl, I'm coming straight. Shot arrow, no misses. All I need is a Deku stick. Door of time, I'm gonna clip. All the dungeons, I'ma skip. Grab the sword so I can get a big ol'. Yeah, boy, she sounded like that. Cause when I pull up in the whip, my joints, they be fat. Fire arrow was lit, and I'm hitting it stat. Why y'all trying to find me? You all know where I'm at. I'm with my goons and Death Mount, and the G crew be lit. We in the volcano now, cause yeah, we smoking that shit. Yeah, we taking the hits, we ain't taking no L's. When the minions try to mess with me, tell them see you in hell. Arrows always hit a target, yeah, this ain't no luck, boy. And when I start spraying, I better see you duck, boy. Try forcing the hand, the sword, it be steady. Don't pick a fight with me, cause you know the trigger's ready. Headshot with the light, arrow drop all the might. Zelda done with the plight, yeah, you don't treat her right. We'll go back to my place, we go turn out the lights.
running through the town, I got the rupees in my hands and I be spending all the dough. So they be trying to understand the way I'm getting all the swag. I take your pots out with a max so you can count these rappers out, cause they be looking like they like it. See, I'm following the code, got hero lining up a drill. They say they need a hero now, and I'm the one to take control with courage, power, wisdom, fate is speaking. All the baddies waiting, bleeding. Hero mode, innate like breathing, evil in the wake depleting. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. No martyrs, just legends. Believe in strengths, I believe in you with the eyes of a king. I can see right through like a mask of truth. On the bind up pace, we drillin', we chillin'. Ice arrows out for the villains, freezing your tracks if you kill it. All these other brothers, they be instilling like a sword. Oh boy, he down for the count. Old homeboy Gannon kicked out. This youngin' ain't got no clout. We sing it. So now I'm done with this race. The beat I kept up the pace. These words left sting, call it mace. R.I.P. wasted. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was the rap take on it. Back to the video.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and the song as well. Like I said, the beat is going to be in the description below to SoundCloud so you guys can check it out. I'm going to make it available for download so you guys can use it if you want. Make a video yourself, make a rap. Yo, submit it here, maybe I'll feature it on the channel. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you guys can see more content like this. Share it if you really do like it. I'll make some more stuff like this. Check out Spotify link. That is the link to all the songs I make, myself or my friends included. Probably gonna start doing some work with some followers if we can hit 1,000 on this channel. I'm gonna be releasing a sample pack as well if we hit 1,000 subscriptions. Check out Pawn Vibe if you want to purchase any beats, and check out SoundCloud if you want to hear more music as well. I hope you guys have a good day. This has been Professor. Peace out.